welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Dies Irae Interview with Kaziklu Bey. So let's continue the story. And today, when I'm recording this, which is Sunday, then I asked on Discord how far I am in the game, because if I would be like close to the end, I felt like I'm close to the end, to be honest. And then I would just like record only Dies Irae just to like have more free time because I finished the series. But apparently I'm like halfway in. Like what? That's been a surprising reveal. Okay. Also, the other thing, I thought I found a plot hole, but then I thought about it second time and I'm wrong. Like, in this era, Reinhardt, like, aura is, like, right, like, his strength is supposed to be so big that in his presence, basically, you're just getting crushed, right? Like, Ren, like, could barely withstand it at the first when he saw it. Sakurai nearly got destroyed as well on the bridge by just his, like, spirit and stuff. And Claudia is just, like, normal, regular human that they just found, you know? How she's not dead? Plot hole. But then I thought about this and I was like, wait, we never saw her like actually speaking while she's like in the throne room with the Reinhardt. So she's probably in the safe spot somewhere behind the door. That she's not in the presence of Mercurius and Reinhardt, so she's fine. So yeah, yeah, my plot hole theory just died. But anyway, let's just continue. Because apparently I have more than half, or like actually around the half of the game left. So let's continue. And we're starting with Rusalka. Unsuccessful meeting. Don't just make widows like that around, I swear. Yep.
同感ですね。ただでさえ細い私の神経をすり減らすような真似はやめていただきたいものですよ。注意。
Spina have more screen time here than he had in this era.
うるせえな、俺に文句言ってんじゃねえよ。こっちこそいい迷惑だわ。
But he made a picture in this era. So he's been like extremely useful. Without him, we wouldn't have the LDO picture at the end. On our way back, we walked through the long hallway leading to the castle gate. There was no meaning or reason behind the group we had. I wanted to be alone as soon as possible, but those idiots somehow felt like it needed to tag along with me. Though that being said, it wasn't like I didn't understand the point of what they were saying.
正直、後が怖いですね。
Okay.
嫌な予感しかしてきませんよ。
Yeah.
ハイドリヒ教にあれだけの口を叩く者が存在するとは。ザミエル教はともかくとして、シュライバー教は何をする
Yeah, Schreiber is kinda wild.
そしてあなたもね、レイ。いつもご来場がないんだから。こっちはつまんないいざこざに巻き込まれちゃたまんないっての。
ええ、まったくマレウスの言う通り。こうなればいっそのこと、ハイドリヒ教ご自身が中されるか。さもなくば早々に帰ってほしいところです。
Makes sense.
一体何を思って針のむしろに居座りたがるのかは知りませんがね。単にど外れて強胆な御人なのか。
If anything, I'd call him insane. Just remembering him irritated me.
あいつを調べたのはお前が、シピーネ。
Right. I have to take it out because you can hear like squeaking and everything, and that can be distracting.
そうですが、何か気になるところでも。彼の身元は確かに裏が取れています。
Oh, you actually got everything. Okay.
学歴はもちろん。
Actually, everything that's public, I would assume.
ご希望ならばここで開陳しても構いません。
Also, thanks for explaining Ludwig to me in the comments before about like he said he actually want to be a vampire, and Mercurius been like, nah, it doesn't make sense for you, you know, like you're like thousands years old or something. That's like general, like I kind of forgot. I remember like there was comment about this, and like he thought he's a vampire, but Mercurius been like, nah. I thought it's like other ways around. So when I've been reading, I thought like he actually wants to hunt vampires in the beginning, but apparently he wanted to be a vampire, or he thought he's a vampire, but he's not. Yeah, so that's what the comments basically explained to me. So that's good. I have some clarification on actually background for Ludwig.
いや、細かいことはどうでもいい。ただお前の印象を教えてくれ。
ならば端的にまとめましょうか。
Špine, skrače si čin.
率直に申し上げれば極めて優秀な方ですね。そのまま表街道を進んでいれば数奇境でも目指していたのかもしれませんが、
Okay.
そこは時代というやつでしょう。力ある者に求められるのは武器を取る道だった。
へえ、だったらそれがあいつにとって人生初の挫折だったわけかしら。
どうでしょうね。教会には戦場の英雄めいた聖人もいますから、何も法衣をまとって強化を促すだけが信仰ではない。もとよりローマは戦いの宗教だ。よって上辺の綺麗事に身を置くよりはそちらの方が本当であると思っていたように見える。
He's not wrong.
経歴から推察する限りはね。いやいやと腐りながらやっていたとは到底思えぬ活躍ぶりで、むしろ情熱を感じましたよ。ゆえにどうも噛み合わない。あれが果たして信仰に燃える情熱家の姿なのかと。あの霊障然とした遠征ぶりには一種虚無的なものすら感じます。
Yeah, he does seems like he's like disinterested in everything, but also he does have some emotions. I wonder what they are, actually. Spino was definitely right about that, not to mention that someone who'd sworn an oath to the church would return to them as quickly as possible.
とはいえ、人の心は難しい。マレウスの言に倣うなら、カチンの一件は彼にとって初の挫折だったと言えなくもない。同胞をすべて失ったわけですからね。傷つき、捨て鉢となっているだけ。そう考えれば、ハイドリ秘境に物おじしなかったことの理屈も立つ。言ってしまえば、死人ですから。
Also, one thing I remembered right now from the comments section, apparently in the anime they included the like CG or like image or something that we had like at the lake in the cutscene, like with when like Claudia was like talking to Bey about love, like she was like turned to him around, right, like that. Apparently there's like some kind of like one frame like image or something in the anime of this era, like some random Bey flashback. Why? Like apparently anime doesn't even have like Mario Road, right? If I'm correct. I don't know actually. Which one? Wait. God damn it, I forgot again. Was that like... Okay, there's no Rhea Road. Like... Did it come out earlier than Rhea Road? So they like actually included this in the anime? Like otherwise it doesn't make sense. Why would they not make Rhea Road and put the image from this? How does it make sense? Did they even explain this flashback in the anime somehow? Like, okay, I have to watch this, like, just for the meme. Just for the meme's sake, I have to watch this. Because it sounds more and more ridiculous.
そんな風に見えないこともなかったわね。
とにかくそれがお前の考えってわけだ。
I could agree with some of his points, but not overall. His character just seems more vague than before, honestly. In that case, I figured it was better to make it simpler and change my approach.
マレウス、お前から見てあいつはどうだ？
Okay.
つまり魔術師の目って意味だが。
Was he strong, weak, and could he stand against us? I've been curious about that for a while. He definitely wasn't normal. He even caught me off guard in cutting. Yep, that's been surprising. However, for whatever reason, I couldn't quite gauge his power. Yeah, Mercurius is like having some deals with him. That could probably be solved by just attacking him, and that was what I would have usually done, but with him, I would just stuck searching for the right timing. My frustration probably showed on my face, since Malus replied with a line clearly meant to calm me down.
あなたの方が強いわよ。
Oh,
だってあいつあまり色がわからないし。
okay. Interesting. Just straightforward answer, you are stronger. Interesting. I've been suspecting Ludwig to actually be stronger, or maybe he's like hiding his power level basically, and Rusauka cannot detect it.
というと、
つまりね、生命力みたいなものの話よ。生き物なら当然みんな持ってるし、街や自然の中にもね。
Okay.
近頃じゃオーラなんて言うのかしら。あんたたちだってなんとなくなら感じるでしょ。こいつはやばいとか、この場所は気持ち悪いとか、逆に自分と似るとか。それの感じ方は人それぞれなんだけど、私に限って言えば色なのよね。目に見える
You remember this happening actually
とか勢い、
in this era?
そういうので判断してる。
You remember when we had like a big Rusauka version basically in the backstory when she first saw Reinhardt and Mercurius? She instantly just like looked at them and she was like, nope, nope, nope. She instantly knew everything.
そりゃ初耳だ。
I did see what she meant though. Otherwise, she used color for me. It was smell and taste. I tend to judge people and just about everything else by whenever they seem appetizing.
興味深いですね。ちなみに、私は何色なのですか？
Oh my god, is it time we roast Spine or is it time when we boost him to the heights?
シュピーネはあまり一貫してないわね。紫っぽい。
Pretty typical, okay.
体調や気分次第の振り幅がある感じ。
Purple, what even purple
一
means?
般的よ。ただ普通の人は橙とか黄色とかもっと暖かい系なんだけど。
Okay. Interesting enough. Yellow is Reinhardt. Normal people, huh?
つまりあんたは
Actually, he's gold. That's slightly different, I guess. You are normal but unpleasant. Great. She pointed her finger at him, looking all self-important.
はあ、まあ否定はできないところですね。しかしその口ぶりだと色味の変化が乏しい方は異常者ということになりませんか？
Seems like it, yeah.
ざっくり言えばそうなんだけど、あんたらこれ吹聴するんじゃないわよ。陰口言ってるみたいで面倒くさくなりそうだから。
Huh.
わかったわかった。
I want to see Rusauka point of view now. How does she like see people? Like everyone have like aura around them? Or she can like just activate it on will?
身近なところにいる完全な単一色ならマキナとザミエルとシュライバーに。
Makes sense.
これは言わなくてもわかるでしょう。真っ黒と真っ赤と真っ白系。
Yep.
しかもゴーゴーとかビュービューとかそんな感じの擬音がつきそうな色使い。
And I assume like Schreiber colors for Rusauka would change drastically after he got broken in Railroad. Like that would be like a mix of like two colors probably or something. I would assume. Because of his past, right? For someone concerned about talking behind people's back, she sure wasn't keeping her mouth under control.
バルキュリアは緑っぽくて、バビロンは紺とか群青。それからベイも赤っぽいわね。
Okay.
だけど
I would just read.
中はザミエルと違って 黒も混ざってる感じ。向こうが火なら差し詰め。
Makes sense.
じゃあお前は
Obviously.
だよ。
Yeah, sure, like, you're all cute. Yes, we know. That was definitely bullshit. Both Spinner and I knew it, but didn't care enough to push.
そんな感じで私はみんなを見てるんだけど、例のルートビヒについて言うなら、
That was what I actually cared about. She said that it was pretty hard to tell his color, but now she would drop the details.
灰色なのよね。霧っぽいというか闇っぽい。
I mean, like Mercurius said, he's like embodiment of darkness or something, like Mephel, that something.
闇なら黒だろ。
それは一概に言えないでしょ。闇の本質は見えないことなんだから。
Huh. Never actually thought about that. That's actually cool. Okay. Like that.
極端な話、眩しすぎて視界が効かない状態は光の闇と言えるんじゃないかしら。
Huh.
そう言われればおっしゃる通り。
Rusalka giving some cool lines. That seems like sophism to me, but I could understand Malau's take on Ludwig. To her, he was a man like the darkness.
そんなわけで全体的によくわからない。霧の向こうにもっと濃い色がある可能性もなくはないけど、強さみたいなものは感じないの。
Okay, yeah. So he definitely is hiding something.
だからシュピーネも言ったようにやる気がなくなっちゃってるだけかもしれない。そう考えると、
Okay.
灰色っていかにもそれっぽいでしょ。軟弱というか無気力というかさ。
煙に丸という表現もありますが、
Yep, like I said, like he could like just hide something. So now Spina is giving like a lot of sense. Smokescreen. I considered why would he do that, and a certain proverb came to mind.
どうやら米中尉は彼の戦闘力が気になって仕方ないようですね。しかし杞憂だと思いますよ。私に言わせれば、能ある鷹は何とやらなどというのはざれ言に過ぎない。
Okay.
それ私も賛成。だってそもそも爪を隠さないと獲物が取れなくなってる状況自体が半分負けみたいなものじゃない？
Huh.
本当に脳があるやつはむしろ爪をむき出しにするし、その威力を見せつけることで周りに立ち
Yeah, okay, this is like typical LDO way of thinking that Rusaka is just showing up right now. This is a typical LDO thinking.
特に国と国なんて
But it's smarter to hide your strength and surprise your enemy
からフルボッコにされちゃうわよ。
in a span of the moment.
だから力は見せないといけないし、そうすることで可能な交渉も増えてくる。
道理ですね。事実、ハイドリヒ教はそのようにしておられる。
And that's your example.
爪を隠し、隙を見つけて一撃必殺などというのはいいとこ初回だけしか通じない。それを人生君のごとく語る手合いは愚かというよりないですよ。
Basically, concerning your abilities was highly limiting and momentary, since it would stop being useful after the first time. It was meaningless in the long term. So, also, we didn't mention that, but Rusauka, can you tell us what kind of color do you see in Mercurius? Is it gray as well? Because he's, like, basically mystery? To you? What color Mercurius would have? What do you think? Let me know in the comments.
下手に目立つと足を
Maybe it will be like silver?
つけられるっていうのも信じ
Something like that, you know? Not gray, not white.
嫌なら一生こじんまりしてなきゃいけなくなるでしょ。だからそういうやつらは爪を隠してるんじゃなく、自分には爪があると思い込みたいだけの脳なしよ。爪を見せて引っ張られて、だけど蹴散らし踏みつぶしてやるって自負がないなら隠してる意味なんか全然ないわ。
要は奇襲に対する反撃を封じ込められるか否か、大事なのはそこであり、それができるかできないかでしょう。
And he's clearly been able to surprise Bey, and he could actually kill Bey probably at that point. If you couldn't, you were always just a talentless weakling. And if you could, you should have just done the deed without any bullshit.
まあ最初の一撃で
Well, assassins not always are best in the close combat quarters.
しかしそれなら普段のルートビヒはどうなのでしょう
So if Ludwig is like typed like assassin or something, then it makes sense that he would just like hide and just surprise attack to one-shot you. Basically just like he did with Bey in the cave.
注意あなたは彼が我々全員の反撃をしのぎきれるほどだと思いますか爪を隠して隙を突き黒煙卓に通打を与えることができたとします。しかしその後、ハイドリ秘境や副首領閣下までをも敵に回して逃げおおせることができるとでも
まさか。
That was simply impossible, not to mention just how ridiculous it was to think that a surprise attack could harm Lord Hades and Mercurius.
そういうことよベイあいつが煙幕を張ってるならそれは能なしの証明ねでそして煙幕じゃないのなら最初に私たちが言った通り
Okay.
単なる焼けっぱちというだけのやつよせいぜいあんたに嫌味を言うのが関の山っていう程度のね
うるせえな。最後の一言は余計だてめえ。
I still have my doubts about Ludwig, but there was no point in continuing the conversation, so I decided to end the discussion about the shithead.
そんなことより、これ興味本位で聞くんだがよ。お前が今まで見た中で一番やばいと感じた色は何なんだ
決まってるでしょ
God, that's it. Okay, so Mercurius actually is silver. God damn it. Was that ever mentioned before? Okay. I should stop predicting future. God damn it. She didn't even take the moment to think. Both Spin and I instantly understood who those colors belongs
それ
to.
についてはあまり深く聞かないでねまず言いたくないしちゃんと見れてる自信もないから
You saw them for the first time and you were like, nope.
さしずめ先にあなたが言った光の闇というやつですか
そうねだからこの2つを例外にした場合
Marlo suddenly looked up at my face. It felt like she was trying to look through my thoughts and see what was beyond.
クラウディアもなかなかすごいわ
Oh,
あの子は真っ青
pure blue. Okay, what does it mean?
どこまでもまるで抜けるような空の色今にも天使が
Okay.
出てきそうで
So she's just like pure as fuck. Yeah,
怖く
we know. We know.
天使だとバカ言いやがれ。
Yeah, she kind of behaved like an angel and like she's devoted and everything. We know. Yeah. Also, we had a chapter that was even called like an angel in the Rosen thing, like garden stuff. Her shitty comparison pissed me off, so when I got back to my hand, I instantly kicked away one of the chairs. Then I realized I fucked up, which made me even more pissed. Great. It was late into night, Claudia was asleep, and the fact that I considered I might have woken her up irritated me yet again. Also, I never questioned this before, I think, or maybe they mentioned this before, but I forgot or didn't thought about this too much. Is this like actually place like belonging to like Bey? He just like actually lives here, or this place belongs to Claudia? Like for the entirety of Dies Irae, I thought like they basically live in Reinhardt Castle. I mean, maybe not, but they just like roam around and like capture random buildings or something. I don't know. But here we have like actual place where Bey is staying. Is this like actually his place? Okay. I mean, come on. What the fuck did that even matter to me? Why was I making a fuss about whether she was asleep or not? If she complained, all I had to do was tell her to shut up.
光光真っ青だとは
What does it even mean? She really was an idiot. The mentality of someone who craved the sun so badly was beyond my comprehension. Even brats who were whining for stuff were more reasonable. What she sought wasn't something you would give your life for, and the bliss that compensated for death just didn't exist. I thoroughly believed that. It was like a damn conviction to me. So the whole situation seriously pissed me off. I had to let it out somewhere before I snapped. Yeah. Claudia changed Bey, it seems. How he perceived other people, I think. That idiot had to pay for making me mad. I walked up to the door and kicked it open, intent on drawing her in vocal range. Okay, she's sleeping. In bandages. Yep. Sleeping Claudia, huh? But she was such an idiot that she didn't wake up despite all the noise I made. Her lack of reaction was so absurd that it made me forget my rage. Maybe she doesn't feel well. I mean, she does have cancer, right? Maybe she's just so weak she just can't wake up. Or something. At times like this, we just went the same wavelength. It was like she was outdoing me somehow. Overcome by lethargy, I heaved a long sigh and sat on the chair next to Claudia. She was still asleep. Yeah, she is. I thought I was unaffected by weirdos, and thanks to Helga, I knew full well what demented bitches were like. This one, however, was insane in the entirely different way. Kinda is, yeah. I mean, she already said, like, her life basically belongs to you, right? Like, she wants to pay life with life, basically, as she said, right? You saved her life, and she's going to devote her life, something like this, right? Also, yeah, we know that she's dying. I always shouted at her, and even punched and kicked her more than a few times, not to mention the fact I always told her I would kill her. Did I make a mistake by repeating myself too often? Was she starting to underestimate me because the words had lost weight and sincerity? I don't think so, that's the case. I mean, she's like that from the very beginning, so yeah. But in general rule, if you think about this, like in real world, okay? Like, just repeating something too often in the internet or something, then like, yeah, it's like losing like all the meaning. Something that was like impactful like few years ago just means like nothing now if like people keep like just talking about something. And like without like any like real serious context or anything, you know? Just like randomly mention something in every conversation and just like make some bullshit like, I don't know, statements, you know? Anyway, that didn't seem unlikely, and because of that, I decided to make it clear I wasn't fucking around. As I said before, I'd already dropped the idea of trying to steer her up through fear. However, I didn't like the fact that she wasn't afraid of me at all. Like what? It wasn't too far of my new course of action anyway. I reached for Claudia's sheets. Wait, you... No, Bey? No, you do not do Helga thing. And she's actually awake, goddammit. Good. You faked her sleep. I love how she's pouting. This is so cute. She suddenly woke up. Yeah, apparently.
だってあんなに騒いだら私じゃなくても起きます。
Great. So good at pretending.
じゃあなんで寝たふりしてた？
あなたが何か面白いことを言うかも
Of
しれない
course.
と思ったから。
He tried to do something interesting to him.
例えばそう、愛してるとか。
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
死ね。
Okay. I hit her head with a little reservation. She deserved it for saying stuff that made chills run down her spine. I imagine just like, kinda like a friendly like hit in the head, you know? Right now. That's pretty cute.
痛いです。どうして殴るんですか？照れてるんですか？
なんでだよ。
だってさっき
あ、なんだ。やってほしいのかお前。
バカ言わないでください。愛のない行為はダメです。
Her face turned flushed as she grew visibly upset.
いくら私でもそれくらいはわかるんですからね。もちろん心のこもってない言葉もダメです。
Okay.
適当に私を納得させてさっさと片付けようと思ってるのかもしれませんが、騙されませんからね。手抜きしちゃダメですよ、ビルヘルム。まあ、あなたが力ずくでもするというなら抵抗しても無意味でしょうけど。
She then looked at me with strangely triumphant eyes and giggled through her nose.
お前みたいな貧相なやつに釣られる男がいるわけねえだろうでしたっけ？あの言葉を
God damn it.
してもらうことに
She's so good, I love it. She just bites Bay in his own words. Oh, I forgot about this line. This is so good, I love it. Look at these eyes. Look how she looks at him right now. And this smirk. Oh my god, Claudia is so top tier.
実は俺はクラウディアにいつもムラムラしていたのだとあなたは認めることになるのです。できますか？できるのならばそれはそれであなたの本気と解釈しないこともなく、
Okay. I hit her again. It seems like Damas was badly misunderstanding the situation. Sure, I did try to rape her, but it had nothing to do with her popular fantasies about playing house. It was just a matter of pride, so that I could show who the top dog was. Sadly, her stupid shit made me go all limp. Let me just say, not being able to keep it up after something killed your vibe is one of the sadder parts of being a man.
てめえは本当に甘さんの癖して俗すぎんだよ。何がムラムラだ。言ってて悲しくならねえのか。
なりませんね。
Jesus.
後からちょっと恥ずかしくはなりますけど。
Jesus, this face. I just cannot get over this face.
それにビルヘルム、俗であることはいけませんか？
Her tone, as she said that, was both soothing and curious. Despite the situation, she was still lying in bed, and it wasn't because she was lazy or anything. Claudia couldn't get up even if she wanted to. The trip to Katyn and back drained most of the energy she had, which was already limited. She'd been bedridden even since. Oh. So I was kinda right that she cannot wake up. It's not like she cannot wake up, she cannot just stand up from the bed because she's so weakened. Okay. Wouldn't it have been odd if she never got up again, really? Her death was drawing near, and despite that, she still had that stupid smile on her face.
ちゃんと聞いたことはありませんが、多分あなたの願いは長く生きることなのでしょ？当たり前的な意味ではなく、100年、200年、1000年先まで。あなたはメトシェラになりたいと願っている。違いますか？
Oh wait, that's the name that Mercurius gave to Ludwig. Huh. Bay? Like, she thinks that Bay wants to be this?
メト？なんだそりゃ。
Huh? That was a word I'd never heard out before. Claudia formed a wry smile and explained.
メトシェラはノアの祖先。
Oh.
聖書で一番長く生きたとされる方です。
Yeah, you told me in this comment about like Ludwig like thinking he's a vampire, like I think it was about this. Yeah, like this like guy was like famous in Bible for living like 1,000 years for no reason or something. Basically.
転じてその名は長命の代名詞となりました。つまり神がかった息で存在する不滅の人。
Okay.
あなたの望みはそれでしょ？
I wasn't able to answer instantly, and today's day I still didn't know why. For all I knew, I might have been feeling guilty about something. But no, that's impossible.
なんでお前はそう思う？
私に対していつもあなたは怒っているから。
Huh, interesting. Because her life is short, and he's angry because like he sees like someone just like actually natural lifespan going out, because usually he's like just killing people before like their natural lifespan is like done, right? So he never felt this way. If you think about this is the first situation when Bey actually encountered someone who's just dying naturally, you know? Yeah, sure, from illness, but it's like natural way of like shortening the lifespan instead of Bey just killing them. And it makes him angry because yeah, he wants to live long and he sees someone who basically is dying and will not be able to live, and he maybe imagined that could be him or something.
人がどういう時に怒りを起こるか、そう種類豊富なものではないでしょう。否定されたり軽んじられたり、もしくは理解できなかったり、あなたにとって私は全部該当しているんじゃないのかなと考えてみたら、そうなりました。
I gave no response, but she continued regardless.
あなたが欲しくて欲しくてたまらないものを私は軽く扱っている。それは侮辱で理解できず、だからあなたは怒っていると気づいて申し訳なく思いましたが、今はそのことについて謝罪をしたいわけじゃありません。
どうせお前はそうそう変わんねえからな。
ですね。だから今後も怒られながら行くのでしょうけど、メトシェラになりたい誰もは私よりもずっと生きていくはずです。だったらそのままでいてください。族であること素晴らしいじゃないですか。
She was basically saying that being susceptible to anger, joy, or sadness over the most trivial matters was something to cherish.
私が命を粗末にしているなら、あなたは心を粗末にしていませんか？挑戦と揺るぎなく、何が起きても動じず、騒がず、世の中すべてを俯瞰しながら、悟って冷たく笑うような、それは心が死んでいる人の生き方です。
Wow. The first people that came to mind upon hearing that were Lord Heydrich and Mercurius. I never actually wanted to become like them in that regard, but I couldn't deny they were prime examples of those who transcended above the rest. So if I were to become like them in 100 years or so, I'd probably have lost all sense of danger. Until Claudia told me those words, I didn't even consider the idea. I can concede that much. She also wasn't wrong that I was mistreating my heart.
私が言っても説得力はないでしょうけど、長生きの秘訣だと思いますよ。いくら体が元気でも気持ちが疲れてしまったらどうにもならない。飽きたとかつまらないとかどうでもいいとか、そんな風に思いながら生きていくのは悲しいです。
Maybe she can read heart.
耐えられる人なんかいないでしょうから。
Maybe that's the idea, like Trifa, you know? Because Trifa, if you think about this, before he became LDO member, he's been just a priest. And also devoted priest, right? If I remember correctly. He's been like actually very devoted, I think. So he could like read minds or hearts or something, right? Constantly. Maybe Claudia can do something similar because how pure she is, basically. Maybe she actually had the ability to read minds, just like Tripa did before he got his like evocate powers. Before he lost these. Ah. Maybe that's the thing for like some people in Dies Irae that are like involved in like clergy or something. I don't know. But she actually gets a lot of like good points. About Bey.
確かにな。
I know that in full agreement. Those words came from the woman who was more gluttonous for joy than anyone I knew, and who lived her life seeking newer heights. There was no way I could deny them.
そんなことしか思えなくなったとしたら、俺は自分で自分を殺したくなるだろうや。
She was effectively heading to her death, but she wasn't actually tired of life. Claudia was just being burned because of her excessive wish for light, her bliss. Those for reasons completely opposed for the usual. She was suicidal to the point of an illness.
気に食わねえ。ああ、気に食わねえや。
And that's why I wanted to make her say she didn't want to die, to crush her excessive stupidity. As someone with that as my intention, I wasn't allowed to have the same mental illness as her.
自死衝動か。
That was what I named the concept back then, and I still denounce it to this day. Even if the flesh was undying, the heart and soul weren't. Some would say that it was the other way around, but everything had an antithesis. To avoid becoming suicidal, I had to keep my heart young, and for that, I thought it was important to keep seeing value in whatever I found exciting.
珍しくそこそこためになる説法だったぜ。褒めてやるからさっさと寝ろ。
Okay.
もうあなたのせいで目が覚めたのに何なんですかその言い草。
Right.
ただでさえずっと横になってるんだし眠るにも限界があるんですよ。カーテンも閉まってるから外だって見えないし。
今開けたところで闇しか見えねえよ。そんで日中は論外だ。無駄に命縮める片棒を担ぐ理由がねえ。文句があるならさっさと歩けるくらいには回復しやがれ。
はーい。
The point, the only ones who knew about her state was Samuel and I. I never had any intention of spreading the news, but Claudia herself asked me to keep quiet too. Still, I felt like it wouldn't be long until someone found out. I knew Beatrice would make a huge scene out of it, so if possible, I wanted it to stay a secret.
ヴィルヘルム？
なんだよ、子守歌なら歌わねえ。
Wow. Did she try to ask him actually that before?
いえ、そういうのではなく、
She definitely did. I looked and noticed that she'd formed a cheerful smile.
さっきですね、ちょっと面白い
You
夢を
did?
見たんです。
Okay.
夢だ
How worthless, I had no words. Claudia, however, still had that goofy smile on her face.
夢の中でも私は眠っていたんですが、窓をコンコンと
Okay.
叩く音がしたんです。それから開けてくれ開けてくれ、お見舞いに来たよ、入れてくれ。
Okay. Did you open?
何度も最初はびっくりしたんですけど、なんだかとっても優しい声で聞いてる。
入れたのかよ。
はい、そこの窓を開けて、そしたらねえ、一体お客様は誰だったと思います？
Let me guess, Bey? For some reason? The flow of conversation made it hard to assume it was me, and honestly, I wanted no part in her fucking fairy tales. I mean, it could be you. Why not? I mean, it's been a dream, so like, whatever she have in her mind about you, then yeah. With that in mind, I just shook my head to show how little I cared.
ルイでした。
Oh!
面白いでしょ？
Oh!
どこがだボケ
Huh. Yeah, that pissed him off. I instantly reached my boiling point, wrote those words, turned around and left the room. The moment I slammed the door shut, I saw the curtains on the window gently sway in the wind. Huh. She just triggered him. Oh! Angelides Rosencrantz, again. Upon hearing those words, I felt a revelation strike me like a bolt of lightning. What kind of revelation? We'll see in the next episode. Okay. Interesting. Interesting conversation with Claudia. Right there. Pure blue, huh? I wonder if she's like Tripa before he got his evicate, basically. She can just read minds or like read heart and just like, or like she's very good at this at least. Or something, you know? Because she makes like very good points about Bey. She knows like a lot. And still, I want like, what is like her like situation with Ludwig actually? Because it's like they both like holy people basically, right? If you think about this, but outside of this, doesn't seem like they know each other. So she's like kind of like awfully close to him, I guess, like thinking a lot about him to the point that she even had a dream about him. That's very curious and interesting. Well, I guess we'll learn something in the next episode, maybe because they have some revelation. Thank you everyone for being with me. I'll see you in the next one. Leave up a like if you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you'd like to support me and see this episode earlier. Thank you once again, and for our Pocket Watch, let's get out.